Townsend, Tate, brilliantly taken by Metcalf. He's clear up the midfield. The defence of France is in tatters. Metcalf still. Can he have the pace to go the whole way? Almost dragged to the line by the last lap of defenders, which is Ntamak and Garbajosa. But still Scotland here with the chance. Men wide, they must score. They must go over. And they have. Well, Alan Tate, what a score. Within a minute of the last, scarce believable, but this was brilliant running from Metcalf to set it up.
Well, fantastic by Scotland. I can hardly stay in my seat here, but that was just tremendous running. Glenn Metcalf breaching the defence once again and just having the confidence. Scotland, tremendous step off his left foot, just completely bypasses one of the French players. And look at the Scotland supporters, the players in support there. Ntamak just grabbing Metcalf down by this jersey there, pulling him down, but tremendous support also from the rest of his Scottish teammates. Look how well he does to stay on his feet, get up off the ground and stay on his feet and make the ball available. And that was the secret to this try being scored.
And the celebrations, well, I hope they're not premature, but they've every reason to be joyful.
Well, I have to say, just the manner of these two Scottish scores and the confidence of running it straight from the kickoff. I mean, it's wonderful to see, and Scotland have played much like this throughout this Five Nations, and let's hope they can continue it.
Well, Scotland with the self-possession to run and take on this time. Stuart Grimes setting it up on the 22, and on goes Budge Pountney this time. Townsend, deft touch, Leslie. John Leslie, of course, the elder brother of the flank forward Martin. Gregor Townsend wanting to keep it in the hands, does so. And again, the French tackling looking very wafer thin. And Scotland exploiting that weakness which has characterised so much of France's performance this season.
The contrast in this first half, and we've only had 13 minutes of this first half. France were all there for the first 6 or 7 minutes, and the last 6 or 7 minutes has been all Scotland. Quite magnificent riposte there from Scotland, and they're really controlling the areas of the game, keeping possession, short little drives. Gregor Townsend looking to fire the ball wide wherever possible. Tremendous to see.
Well, the French in Paris known for their ambition and inventive running and attacking, but this is Scotland at the moment beating them at their own game, on their own patch. Grimes with the white headband, but it's Murray who wins possession. Big burst up the middle by the powerful John Leslie. Inside the 22, Armstrong. Townsend is through and away for the third try. Gregor Townsend completes a slam of tries in the Five Nations Championship. Only the 5th man in history to do so, matching the achievement of A.C. Wallace of Scotland back in 1925, Carsten Catchaside of 24, Esteve in 83, Seller in 86, and to add to that a try against Italy. What a season for Gregor Townsend, and here's his special moment of history.
Well, it was Scott Murray once again winning tremendous line-out ball. John Leslie taking it through the middle. Gary Armstrong just looking to feed the ball wide. Gregor Townsend, what a game he's had already, and just to show the ball to the outside and his pace taking him clear of the French cover defence. Fantastic achievement.
19 points to 5 already. It's now 21. Less than quarter of an hour played. An extraordinary opening. It certainly lives with the last game here, which was France-Wales. Can we actually exceed that for excitement?
I was just about to say, I thought that first half was quite extraordinary, but this has got everything and a little bit more, and 21-5, who would have believed it? Just 15 minutes of this match gone.
From the restart, in the bright sun, towards the shadows on this near side. Up comes Metcalf to cover the kick through. A little bit of hesitation taken on in turn by Scott Murray. Scotland need to settle once again. They've got well-placed men outside here. Inside from Leslie. Taken on by Metcalf. Good pace. Metcalf with the options inside. And under the post is Alan Tate. Just falls to the ground in delayed celebration. And once again, the riposte is dramatic in the extreme. Alan Tate again. And the man who has really had his nail in the side of France. 2 tries 2 years ago in Paris, as well as tries against Wales and 2 against England this season. That's his 14th of his career, and it was comfortable, wasn't it? And what a return.
Well, Glenn Metcalf, again, the instigator, breaking the French defence, and I thought that he hadn't spotted Tate on his inside. Gave him a beautifully late pass, and Tate couldn't believe his luck as he strolled over once again unopposed in Paris for a try.
100% so far, Kenny Logan. But no, in front of the post, he misses. And there, the sweat dripping off the old man of the side at 34, Alan Tate, who's remarkably played against France in 1987 and returned in 1997 to play them again. And he celebrated here after Metcalf's brilliance. So, without the conversion, it's 26-12 to Scotland. 6 tries and 23 minutes played. I can't recall a game of such a flurry of scoring at international level. Gavin, you've not been involved in one like this, have you?
No, I haven't, but I have to say I'm still very annoyed at that conversion kick going a begging, and it might, the Scots might later rue that. I hope not.
Indeed, it was 2 of the simplest points, and Kenny Logan may have just, I don't know, didn't seem to scuff it or miscue it, but it certainly went wide. A gift, really. So the scrummage to France outside the 22. Jouillet impeded effectively by Gary Armstrong, and he knocked on. That gives Scotland the put-in.
I think this is really where Gary Armstrong is at his most dangerous and most competitive instincts really shining through, and there's Jouillet just a wee bit slow with his pickup, and Gary Armstrong sniping at his heels.
You caught a glimpse there of the French manager, Joe Mazzo, one of the prince of centres in his day. Gary Armstrong, you were talking about him, he's sniping there. Ball went forward in the tackle, no advantage France. Unlucky, good break. Good work in turn by the new cap, Christian Labie.
Yes, here we see a pickup from Stuart Reid and just running directly at Carbonneau, but he offloads it tremendously well to Gary Armstrong, just once again showing the dummy, and it has been very good for Scotland. They're gaining a lot of ground from these dummies, the French players buying them.
The view from where Castagnette sits disconsolately on the bench. Ocaña, his replacement, and Tamac downed. Advantage Scotland, none comes for the knock-on. Great tackle came in then from Martin Leslie on Tamac. And these pair from the Southern Hemisphere have had a tremendous impact on this Scotland side, the 2 Leslies.
That's right. I think they've just brought a bit of composure to both the forwards and the backs, and John Leslie particularly revelling in his play outside Gregor Townsend.
Here he goes. On the break. Townsend didn't see the support player, he's just short of the line. The try is there. And it's Martin Leslie following up for his 2nd try. The crowd whistle in derision at their team, but just watch this.
Well, tremendous break there from John Leslie, just taking the feed, and look at the supporting players. Lovely inside pass to Gregor Townsend. We thought he was going to go all the way, but he just slipped when he came inside Tamac there. But wonderful support. Martin Leslie just being there to grasp the ball, and a great dive over the line. This really is quite remarkable, isn't it?
It's unbelievable, simply unbelievable. As Scotland stretched their lead, 31 points to 12. We played 26 minutes. Can you believe it? And yes, Logan's back on target. 33 points to 12. 8 tries in half an hour. Was there ever such a game? Off from Townsend, back inside to the back row. Great support play here by Scotland. Now released by Armstrong. Good pick-up from Townsend. Inside, Budge Pountney it was, with Stuart Reid. Released again. Townsend on the loop this time. Knocked down by Tournaire. Formidable thump it was too. Still Scotland's ball. Armstrong. Set up by Leslie, and away down the line. This is the other John Leslie's kick charge down. Looped overhead and on to Metcalf now on the wide outside. Tremendous pace, Metcalf going for the corner and just in touch. Well, a player who switched from wing to full back and showing that he has real speed. Counter-attacking thrust has been quite brilliant.
Yes, it's great to see Scotland attacking their opposite men, and Antomac just scragging Metcalf down by the collar there, and there was no way he was going to let him pass. And it's just amazing. You just wonder where this game's going to all end. It's so exciting.
52 points on the board. And still quite a way short of half-time here, Paris in the spring. The sun, the fun, the running, and the burst again through the middle is with Tate. Long feed to Logan, not a good pass. Well picked up by Logan.
Yeah, some more enterprising back play from Scotland. It's so refreshing to see this. John Rutherford, as the Scottish backs coach, has been a fantastic job with the Scottish team. And unfortunately, that pass, tremendous pick-up by Logan. And a nice flick up, but it just, if it had gone to hand, might have seen another.
Boisterous, full song, few thousands of Scotsmen here in this great stadium, where they have seen a remarkable Scotland performance, but one that is not a flash in the pan by any means. We've seen such improvement in victory over Wales and victory over Ireland, a very narrow defeat at the hands of England only. This could seal the finale, but just short of the line. But no matter. The final whistle goes, and it's joy unbounded for Scotland, who come to Stade de France for the first time and win handsomely, not in any way undeserved.
Again, they've only got 3 forwards in the line-out, and it's been left to Chris Wyatt, and how well he did that again. Scott Quinnell, a bust by Scott Gibbs. Scott Gibbs is through. Scott Gibbs has scored. What an amazing try. Scott Gibbs' 6th try for Wales in his 39th international.
Chris Wyatt, the workhorse, and just for once the England midfield defence is found wanting as Tim Rodber of all people. Oh dear, he gave away the penalty, which I think was harsh, and then he misses the tackle. Oh, Scott, don't do that, just touch down for the try.
He's like the leader in a Buffalo Stampede, that lad Scott Gibbs. Graham Henry is impressed, but he's not showing any emotion because he knows that Neil Jenkins has got to kick the goal to put Wales into the lead. Of all the great goals he's kicked in his life, Neil Jenkins, this will lift the roof. Has he stuck it over? And indeed he has. And that, well, can you imagine a more dramatic closing sequence? But the Welsh supporters are just delirious. 32 points to 31.